Hi guys, it's TynishaInez checking in with you guys. Why was I totally about to say my last name? I have no clue. For tuning in to my channel. I did film a tutorial for this look. It was not a talk through. It should have been a talk through. I didn't know which way to go with the tutorial. I just wanted to do something because I just really want to get my content out there. So yeah, so thank you for tuning in into my tutorial. I really don't have a name or a title for this look. This was just something that I had an idea. I basically just looked into my palette and said I'm going to work with this one particular color, and then everything else followed. Actually, I guess I do have a name for this tutorial. I use products that were not drugstore, so you want to say more, I won't say high-end, anything that you could possibly find like in Sephora, Ulta, just not really drugstore. Yeah, maybe two that I used that were actually drugstore brand. It was just because those products are a non-negotiable, like I'm going to use it whether you're name brand or anything, well, as far as my tutorial. So yes, there's probably like two products in there that I showed you guys that were not drugstore, I'm sorry, that were drugstore, and I just love them, so I'm gonna keep using it. But I hope you guys like this look. Subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Okay, dolls, so here in this clip, I'm just going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow products. One is a dip brow and the other one is her pencil. The look I'm going for today, I'm just gonna actually grab the pencil instead of the dip brow. The dip brow will be more for a nighttime look. So I'm just gonna use this eyebrow pencil in the same color ebony to just fill in my brows. I know here my eyebrows look really freaky and like really scary and bushy. I'm just letting my eyebrows grow in for the sake of me suffering from the 1-inch hereditary gene from my family. So it's not a problem. I'm just letting them grow in, and I'm gonna make the necessary fill-ins, changes to make my brows how I want them. So I'm gonna go a little further in the tail, and I'm gonna come in a little closer in the middle towards my nose. But this is only for us dolls who do not have the, the perfect life of having longer, fuller, thicker brows. So I just do what I have to do to make my brows look just as great. And again, dolls, I just do my brows like this for this particular day because, they aren't done and they look a hot mess. But, no worries here. Just gonna do what I gotta do. So the two matte colors that I just picked up, I know I did not show the number or the color in the back. That's because it had washed off, but I would definitely list the colors down in the description box below. You always want to use a lighter color for underneath your brows, just to give, that more highlighted effect. I know some people like to go on top of their brows with a lighter color. That's just not something that I like to do personally. So I just like to take one color or two colors to give my eyebrow area that highlight effect that I'm looking for. And like I stated before, dolls, I just added a little bit more concealer underneath my brows, meaning that they're not done and I need to camouflage these extra hairs that I have growing in my face. So if your eyebrows are done, please just use a little bit of liner on the tip of your brush and just make sure you're lightly and gently just filling in that area. Again, this is just something that I'm doing because my brows look horrific. But no judgment here. We still fly and we still cute. Now, after using MAC Painterly Paint Pot, I'm going in with my Morphe 350M palette. Morphe came out with these really beautiful palettes, the 350 series. And this is the matte palette. I'm still currently looking for that 350 palette, which comes with the matte and the shimmer shades. But I do think I'm just going to stick with my 350M and just go purchase a 350S, which is shimmer, and just have the flexibility of using all colors that I have in this palette and the shimmer shades and just rock out like that. So guys, I did just zoom in a little more so you can see how I am blending out and choosing the colors. I do have hooded eyes, so it is kind of hard for me, being that I am a beginner with eyeshadows, just to figure out where my crease is and and just use colors and use a system that works for me. I was always a big fan of eyeshadows, but going to cosmetology school, I met someone who's like my little sister. Hey, Janae, who taught me about transition shades and blending when it comes to eyeshadows. And she's currently coming out with her own line of glitters, so I'm really excited for her about that. So yeah, so this eyeshadow thing is coming a little bit easier, learning from her. So thanks, Janae. It's so hard trying to camouflage these thick eyebrow hairs that I have growing in, but I'm just going in with a lighter shade It's not really iridescent. It's more like of a pinky white shade to just go in under my brows to add in that highlight color. So guys, I am going in with my Hourglass primer in Veil. I know it looks kind of weird on me. It looks me have a white cast, which is fine, which happens for us dark skinned girls. But it's good to actually have a primer even if you have normal skin. But I do recommend primer for those of us who want a seamless and a untextured finish to their makeup. So I know a lot of people may not use primers, but you know, to each his own. But I do like to always use a primer. And primers can come really high end or really inexpensive, like drugstore brand. I know Elf and NYX have like a really good primer, so I just recommend that you guys always use one. And guys, I know I did write that the lighting is making me look like, you know, I have the most outrageous color foundation on, but don't forget there is lighting to be accommodated for. I am using natural lighting and a little box light that I have on top of my camera, so it was a lot of things going on at once. But I promise I'm using a foundation shade that's actually darker than me. I do have a dark neck naturally. I am looking for like little remedies to get rid of the discoloration that I have in my neck, but it's fine. But yeah, the finished product is always bomb, and I promise lighting plays a part in everything. I know you guys are probably like, this girl's using up or her Fix Plus, but look, I like to rack up on it. I buy the biggest size possible, and it's so reliable, I promise. I mean, whatever setting spray you guys like to use, hey, use it. But when it comes to Studio Fix Plus, that is all reliable to me. I will always use it. It's like miracle water for the face. And guys, I always recommend that you use a damp beauty blender. I own so many beauty blenders, it's not even funny. My favorite one is the black one, but for this video, I just use my pink ones, which is always old trusty. But you always want to make sure that it is damp. And you can also add your setting spray to just give you that extra flawless finish when you're blending in anything, you know, your foundation, concealers, contours, or anything like that. Am I the only one who had the Laura Mercier setting powder for a long time and the packaging started like deteriorating, like chipping? I swear, like, I have so much product left, but I'm so scared to use it. So I have to put it like in this little container so it won't always spill out. because my container started breaking. So, you know, we should definitely hit up Lord Mercier and let their, you know, their people know that we need to make better containers, because this stuff is amazing and it lasts, but the packaging is breaking. In here, I'm just going back in with that cranberry red shade that I use for the lid, going underneath my eyes, just making it pop more and giving me that finished look that I'm looking for. And since I started doing makeup, one of the many questions that I always get is, how do I do the perfect liner? I get a lot of compliments on it. So if you dolls just want a video on how I like to do my liner, what liners I like to use, just let me know in the comment box below and I'll definitely get a video going for you guys. I know you guys are like, what is this jumping? It's a lot of jumping and cutting going on here. But I am not a super serious professional when it comes to applying falsies. I love them. I think they accentuate the eyes so much better. But I definitely had to apply these lashes off camera, which it didn't take me too long, probably like a little less than a minute for each eye. But yeah, I don't want you guys to see me struggling yet. Maybe in a future video, I wouldn't have no problem exposing myself like that. But yeah, I had to do that off camera. Guys, this highlight is ridiculous. I am so obsessed. I went to Sephora because I had lost. No, I didn't even lose it. I had broke one of my really good highlighters from Becca. And I believe it was in the color Opal, and I had to go to Sephora like the same day to replace it. And the Sephora I went to didn't have any more. So I was like literally begging for a salesperson to help me find just as good of a highlighter. And they recommended this Toofaced highlighter, and it is bomb, I promise. So bomb. But here we go, guys. This is the finished look. What do you think? I think it came out pretty cool. Oh, my faces aren't any better. But if you like this video, thumb me up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.